Welcome to a ghoulish Daily HiFi podcast. What is up? My name is Chana. With me today, we've got Mr. Joe. What's going on, Mr. Joe and Tell?
What's going on, man? Is that why you have those scary lights back there?
I did. I just put it onto the Halloween.
Oh,
yeah. They have the
scary.
glowing grins.
Scary.
I don't know if I like that. I like this spellbound. Yeah.
Very scary. What's going on? What's going on with the folks out there in the chat? You guys we're a little bit late, but it's okay. You know, we'll be here. Reverend Slim, what's going on? Okay. Wendell, what's up? I should do this. All the chats.
Yep.
Audio channel, what's going on?
What's going on, Ohm?
Everyday J.
Ohm.
Medieval.
Different kind of Ohm. I know.
Chris Contreras, what's up? Scruff Kingman, SQ Car Audio. 10 a.m. in Australia East. All right.
Dang.
He big. What's going on? Where's Rich at? Our dude Rich in the after show. He was over there in Jamaica while all the craziness was happening.
Oh, my goodness.
Everything was okay. We're out, keeping an eye out and seeing what's going on over there. Seems like some craziness. Scary stuff. Kind of keep everything in perspective, We're over here talking about home theater. And when you have no home, home theater is
no theater for sure.
When you have no roof, not very useful. Luckily that didn't happen to some people. I guess, some people weren't so lucky. But yeah, you have to keep perspective sometime, right? When everybody's arguing about stuff, about, products, perspective. It's all in fun. What's going on with you?
A lot of things. I have food. I didn't get to eat my lunch.
I can make this bigger. Ooh. Okay. Still like that. Okay. Go ahead. You didn't have that. You didn't get to have your lunch.
Boom. What is that?
I don't know.
What is that?
I thought you were about to make a video about how you hate Samsung.
Well, look at this. You see this thing right here?
Uh-huh.
It's a dead power supply. Samsung came to fix my TV today.
What?
No,
how'd that happen? How'd you get a dead power supply? You didn't have
I don't know.
surge
Thing
protector?
just died.
You didn't have a good surge protector?
Yeah, man. Of course I do, bro. What are you talking about?
And it was connected to it, and then that still happened?
I have an Audio Quest Niagara. What are you talking about?
That's probably why it went out.
Yeah, right? That shit doesn't work. That shit don't work.
Oh,
going crazy with the soundboard today.
Hey, no, it's just it has sound effects here, so I'm pressing the buttons. You know what I mean? So anyway, so Samsung came to fix your TV. That's good.
Yes, finally. After dude, do you know how many times it sent me down this rabbit hole. So I asked ChatGPT to help me out and look at all of these warranty things.
Yeah.
Dude, this TV warranty, this is buy at your own risk, bro. It is up to their discretion whether they want to warranty your shit or not. It's so fucked up.
That dude has a pretty crazy tattoo there. I think I know who that is. That's Hector.
Yes, he was Filipino.
Yeah?
Yeah, no.
That was
he was a brown Asian man though. No, he was Cambodian.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he came and fixed it. It's all working.
All they needed to do was swap that out. They swapped it out, put it back up on the thing, and then it turned on, and that's it. That's the only thing that was wrong with it.
And how's the picture? Picture's good. Everything. You're still happy with that TV? What size is it again?
77.
Okay.
Yeah. So once I it took here. I took another picture because I had to send it to somebody. Boom, there it is. There it is with the the computer is connected up to it. So now I can have this little monitor, the TV, and the computer, or both monitors working with the TV
77.
and the little monitor. Yeah. So I'm a happy camper now. Otherwise, that was like $2,300, like out the door, like done. Like, what is going on? Ridiculous, bro.
So you had to pay for that?
No. So this is all part of the warranty, right? It's 1 year warranty. I bought it November 27th. What's that?
You would hope it's part of the warranty if it's only a year old, but okay.
But so what happens is if the TV is not in your home, the 1 year warranty is void. That's
good to know.
Yeah, that's the thing. So I'm gonna make a video about it. So I had ChatGPT look at all the other things. So let's say you have an Airbnb and you want to put some TVs in there. You're on your own. Those things die. You're on your own. Right? If you get an extended warranty, so I'm like, okay, chat. So that means I'm gonna have to pay an extra $300 for an extended TV warranty. And they're like, well, no, those don't cover being put in a quote unquote commercial space, and it's up to the company's discretion on what's considered a commercial space. So even here, who's in here? It's just me. I barely use the thing, maybe 6 hours a week. Right? That's like you'll get more like people at home watching more than I do.
Oh yeah, that's what's funny. But if you're like at one of those restaurants where they're using TVs and it's just on as a menu, maybe that's what they're thinking. Different. They're like, some people are going to use it that way, and some people are going to turn it on, whenever.
Yeah. So it's interesting to see, like Hisense, like you get nothing. Hisense get nothing, dude. So I had to look at all the from TCL, Samsung, Sony, LG, and TCL and Hisense, yeah. So those 5. So I'll probably make a video about everything that I found out about it because it's kind of messed up. And then like I don't even know this monitor that I got. Is this for home or for office? Or if you take an office monitor home, does that void the warranty, or is the warranty now negated? So
I think I like Medieval's response right here. How's that? How about that's none of their business?
They won't send the repair people to a commercial space. They will send it to the home. That's how they know if they're coming over to fix it. It's like, it's in my office.
That's if somebody comes over. I guess you don't want to send it out. That's even more of a pain.
Dude, this thing is like 55 inches up in the sky, bro. Like it's sitting on top of my speakers. You see the picture here, right?
Yeah. That's So I get it. They don't want to send somebody out. They won't send somebody out to repair it unless it's at home.
Yeah. See this is the top of the speaker. The bottom of this TV is at 55 inches off the ground.
Yeah.
So, and it's a 77. So it wasn't.
Before you were talking about a super wide TV. You remember that?
You're
talking about like a big old. What size TV were you talking about before?
It was like 85, and it would have to be mounted to the wall in front of the window.
Yeah. Too bad you didn't get a projector.
Not here. There's not enough space. But at home, that new Valerian looks pretty cool.
Damn right it does. All right.
Medieval, so anyway, this is true.
I'm glad you're stuff that, yeah.
Oh, Optimus Vader's in the house. What up, buddy?
I wonder what made it go out in the first place, though. That's the question.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'd been here in a little while, like a couple days, and I came in and then like I tried turning it on, didn't turn on. I was like, the fuck? And then the little red LED that's normally there, it was not there.
Like if you get a surge, typically it'll mess up your power supply. Like that's a common thing. With lots of things, electronics, that's the first thing to go. And so, when I used to work on computers during the summer, when we'd have brownouts and things like that, when people would be using their air conditioning, I would just get all kinds of calls. Oh, my computer's not turning on. And I would just stock up when fries was the thing, stock up on power supplies. Because I know I was going to be replacing a bunch of those. So yeah, it's a known thing. Like battery backups kind of help, but I don't know how strong of a battery backup you'd need for that thing.
Well, I brought my APS from Mammoth, but
sometimes it's not even the spike; it's the dip. When it's not, it's not putting out the right voltage. It doesn't know whether it should be on or off. It's just like, I don't know. That's what I've noticed.
Like,
So the battery.
well, the one thing though was, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying that the a UPS keeps the voltage stable.
Right. I think the one thing that sucked was that it took so many people to help me get to this point. Right? Like if I'm a paying customer, if I didn't have like any people that worked with Samsung, or if I didn't see the Harman guys at Cedia, like I'm just shit out of luck.
You just don't complain well enough. That's why you need to learn how to complain better.
Oh, okay. Is that it?
Yes. Maybe you're too nice.
Yeah, maybe. too freaking nice.
Too nice.
But at least I got it. At least I got it back. It's up and running. Fantastic now.
Hey, if you open up Amazon on your phone right now.
On my
I don't know
phone,
if this is just with my account. I don't know if it's just with my account, but if you click on an image, it typically has a few images, a video, and they all load. Do all of yours load? On mine, the first two load, and then the third one has an issue. But only when I'm logged in. If I log in with,
when I'm looking at like a product gallery for a certain product,
yeah, without clicking on it, if you just swipe through, does it show all
swipe through?
Yeah, don't click on any of them. They do.
Yeah, I mean, it was a Samsung TV, so I don't know.
Like if you click on another, like this is what happens on mine.
Yeah.
Get that.
Okay.
And it'll just spin. But only when I'm logged into my account.
Huh.
So weird. I don't know what's going on with my account. But anyway. I guess it's just me.
Yeah.
See, even then, Shauna, I contacted somebody at Amazon and I'm like, dude, what is going on? At least send me like $10 credit.
Oh yeah, did you get a thing?
Of course. Just for the hassle of I have to click on the image. No, it's annoying though.
I don't want to.
Why do I have to click on the image? I just want to scroll through. Anyway, it happens on a bunch of different devices too, so it's not just just this phone. Pretty much every device that I use. Kind of weird. Anyway, what else we got going on today? So you got your TV fixed. That's a good thing.
Yep.
Let's see.
We got this going on today.
There we
got
go.
A sale going on today.
What does it say there? What are the?
It says scary good sound spatial toolkit 20% off. Yep. And we got a spooktacular sale for Magic Beans.
That's scary.
So yeah, $100 off Magic Beans, 20% off spatial toolkit. Go to the respective websites, spatialcd.com, magicbeansaudio.com. Sale ends Saturday, 11:59 Pacific time. Oh, that rhymed.
There you go. Hey, what do you think this sound boo large means?
It's a big boo.
Any idea?
Oh,
boo.
It's just a big it was a big boo. Like I thought it was a Halloween type of boo.
Oh, that's funny. That's good. Yeah. Sales. So don't miss out. A lot of people they'll reach out a day or two afterwards. I missed the sale. I? No. You gotta be there when the sale's going on. Follow our Instagram, because that's where we post it. I post it on my YouTube channel too, on the community page, but sometimes I guess that doesn't get out to everyone.
Yeah, that doesn't.
Instagram's the
weird
best
that it does it.
And don't tell me, I don't use Instagram. Then miss the sale. That's what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You're gonna miss the sale.
Unless you're gonna miss it, sucker.
I'm not gonna go and post it on EBS or anything like that. That's just not good. I don't know. It's not right. You don't go in there and start promoting your stuff. If somebody else wants to post it, go for it. I don't care. But I'm not going to go and do it. Yep. Any update on the iOS issue? I know what you're asking. That is, we have to re-upload to iOS because it's on test flight still. So we're just waiting for that to get approved. It should be the next day or two. What else? Anything else? Got this. Anything else you want to talk about? You got a new video? Is that released?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Got a new Atmos mix out in my video. Did a different type of music genre. Shit, I went. It was crazy, bro. Fucking I made that shit like as much of a circus as possible. So you guys go check out the new video. I can drop a link in the thing here.
I like that that pot that you had, the boil the water.
Oh yeah,
orange.
the little digital kettle, or the new version of a kettle.
I like it.
Yeah,
that's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, ooh, I like that. I think I want that. Actually, I'm gonna go on Amazon and get one of those.
Yeah, they're pretty cheap.
I like it. Good looking kettle.
I mean, my mom's always making tea, so like, I was making some coffee. I tried a little storytelling style B-roll situation.
I like it.
The first that whole talking when it was B-roll, I was actually filming in my car, and I was gonna put parts of the car and me talking to the car in there. I'm like, and I kind of ran out of time, and then it's like me in the car driving, and then me in the elevator coming, and then me walking through the door here, and then me taking a nap. I was thinking about my experience of me just napping.
I made a video like that one. I'll have to show you later.
Are you making a video like that?
No, I have in the past.
Okay.
That's video where you're kind of like acting it through. I thought it was funny because of the part where like you're going in the elevator. I know you're about to walk out and go grab your camera right after. You're not gonna just like the camera's right here. You're walking in the elevator, and then afterwards it's like, all right, give me that camera. You know what I'm talking about? You're just like,
it's like that one time when I went and got the cinder blocks from Home Depot, and I drove my car away. I had to stop and reverse it and come pick up the fucking camera. Yeah,
silly things we do, right? For YouTube.
Yeah. Well, I mean, what's funny is like if it's a story kind of thing, like half of me like wanted to do like the Casey Neistat thing where like I start the topic here, and then we're in the car and we keep going on the topic, and then there's some B-roll shots, and then we're going to continue the topic, kind of thing. But
So can you show the video? I want to see that kettle. That's what's important here.
What do we do? How do we do it here? Video file? No, that's a file.
No, just share the page. Share the tab.
Wrong tab now. Been a month. This thing?
I gotta talk to you guys
about there it is.
what I've been reflecting on since coming back from Cedia. It's been a month since the show, and there's something very important.
I think I got it.
Realized.
What is it? I think I got it. All right. You there?
You get it?
Can you show the? Yeah, I got it. Can you show the one where you're walking in the elevator so they know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah, it's right here.
He's pretending like he's gonna walk in. He's looking. Somebody gonna take the camera? Hope nobody takes my camera while I'm in here. Hope it doesn't shut on me.
I made sure it closed all the way before I hit the door open button.
That's funny. Very good. I like that style. I thought it kept me more interested.
Yeah, especially at the beginning, right? Because I'm telling a story. It's more of a story time as opposed to an unboxing or a review, right? Yeah. So
Yeah, very cool. So
New
you
videos
gave the
out.
link in case so people can check that out.
Yeah, it's in the Daily HiFi.
And then in that video, you have a link to your new track.
No,
yeah, you can put it on the kettle. I'll buy it.
There's a link to the new track.
The new track. Okay. Here's another promo. You know, all we do here is shill. That's it. We don't really do anything else except for that, huh? I think that's all we're supposed to do. So we got to shill and eat. The 4th edition of Dr. Floyd Toole's book on Amazon. I bought it yesterday. I waited. It just came out on not audiobook, but on Kindle. And I prefer to have it on the Kindle because the actual book, that's an affiliate link, by the way. So if you don't want to support us, then don't click that link. Yeah, I like the Kindle version because the other one is a textbook. Seriously, it's like thick textbook, and I read it in bed. You know, I'm not gonna be in bed reading with textbook. Then you have to have a light. You know what I mean? Kindle's just easy.
No.
Or look at it on my phone. I can read on my phone. Yeah.
Have you seen those tablets that are supposed to be like books? TCL sent me one. Yeah.
No, you have one?
So it's called like I haven't opened it yet. It's like the Next paper. So it's like you like flip it and it's like flipping the page and it's like a white, but not like super white like your tablet. It's like it's supposed
it's like the paper white. The paper white where it's easy on your eyes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I haven't used it. I haven't opened it, but I got one.
Are you supposed to review it or they just like
Yeah, they sent it to me to review, but like I haven't done shit with it because I'm trying to get some other reviews done before the holidays.
You're not reading that thing. Send it over. Unless you're going to download.
No. I got 2 headphones that I'm reviewing. One is the Odyssey. Odyssey made a new version. I have the $1,600 pair. They made a $400 pair.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? They sound fucking identical. You know why? It's the planar drivers. That's it. That's it. You can't. They're like the only thing that's different is like the materials. It's all plastic.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Plastic City. There's a little bit of metal, but the sound. But you're forgetting the sound quality of like something that's also like $1,600 at like a fraction of the cost. That's pretty good. So I got that. I'm working on that, and then a headset, the Sony gaming headset for PlayStation 5, which also works on Xbox, which is why. Excuse me, I wanted to check it out because I use both. So I'm trying to get that video out. It's a brand new headset from Sony. Trying to get that one out. So those are what I'm mainly working on.
Well, let's stay on track here.
Yeah. What are we talking about?
If you have a new e-reader that's all huge and you don't read books on that thing, bring that over. So that's number 1. I'm gonna look it up so I can get excited for when you bring it over. Because I read on these things. Like I told Dr. Toole, hey, it took me a whole year to read your book because I actually read from beginning to end. I didn't skip anything. I read. I tried to understand every graph, and it's easier on a bigger.
You know who you are, Joe?
Who am I?
I'm going to show you who you are because I don't know if I took a picture or a video of this guy. She was at a bar reading this book on this thing. I was like, get
okay. I thought you were going to say I'm like one of your Sri Lankan people who want something from you.
Oh yeah, no.
You're telling me, well, yeah, I do. I want that e-reader. I'll trade you.
Where did it go?
Trade you that e-reader for
I gotta think how long ago that was.
What I got here.
Was on a Thursday.
So yeah, no, I just wanted
to here.
Yeah, show me.
Here. I found it. I gotta mute it. Okay, look. I don't get it. This is gonna be you, Joe. This is gonna be you.
Okay, tell me. Who am I?
Boom. Look at that. He's at the bar reading. What is that?
Yeah.
What the fuck is that?
That dude's picking up chicks.
That dude is not picking up anything.
He's gonna be reading and be like, what are you reading over there? That's his pickup line right there. Everybody thinks
the
it's
pickup
weird.
line.
Yeah, and then some like one of those
That's how he gets the
librarian
chicks.
one of the librarian looking girls is gonna be like, oh, so what are you reading over there? Oh, be like, oh, you're reading sound reproduction, the acoustics and psychoacoustics of loudspeakers, rooms, and headphones. That's a great book. Yeah, so this new version, so this is the 4th edition. I read the 3rd edition, and this new one, they changed the name a little bit. Before it was acoustics and psychoacoustics of loudspeakers in rooms, I think. Now it's like rooms and headphones. They have Sean Olive, who's their headphone, pretty much their headphone guy. That's safe to say. I think he did, of course, a lot more than that. He seems very good at doing like the graphs, like taking the data, processing it, and then putting in these graphs that are kind of easy to understand, And then Todd Welty was also at Harman. I think they're both retired. Yeah, I think they're both retired now. And Todd Welty is the one who did a lot of the research on subwoofer placement and how many subs you have to have, where you should put the subs, how to get the subs to integrate together. So there's definitely some new stuff in it. And, I just started skimming through it last night, and it seems like a different book. I was worried about spending, it's not cheap even for the ebook.
How much is the ebook?
56
bucks. Damn.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy though, because like I bought another book about a business book, and E-Myth. It's called E-Myth. Pretty popular book, and it was $10. And this one is $56. But the way I think about it, this is what I do professionally, and this guy has, I don't know, 50 years or I don't know, a ton of years of research, and he gives you the knowledge of that much research for $56. I think that's a fair deal if you think about it that way.
Yeah,
if definitely. You're gonna use it, I've learned so much from it, and yeah, you should check it out. I encourage people to check that out. And if you're not a person who loves to read, I get it. Not everybody likes to do that. At the very least,
there's an audiobook.
Listen to this. He was here on the Audio Unleashed podcast. He was a guest. Mm-hmm. They just released this today, so you guys should check this out. It is here. So, if you click on that link, click on what says 2 Ears and a Brain, Dr. Floyd Toole's Legacy. Awesome podcast. I was so entertained. Normally, I listen to music in the car, but this time when this was on, I'm like, I told the wife and kids, I'm listening to this. I don't care if nobody's entertained. I'm entertained. I got to hear this. So I thought it was great. I love listening to it. I think everybody who's into audio should listen to this podcast specifically. Forget the one before this. That was just me on there. Talking about magic beans. Who cares about that? Dr. Floyd Toole, you got to listen to that one. I'm kidding. Listen to mine too. Listen to mine's good too. I'm just saying, yeah. I think I'm in good company too. I think that's pretty cool. The last one I was on, next one, Dr. Floyd Toole. That's good company.
Yeah, next one's gonna be me. Totally.
Let's go. What am I talking about? Got to talk about the toolkit. So anyway, there's the link. You can also get it on YouTube if you prefer to, just go on YouTube. You can find it there too. Let me try to find it. Quickly, Audio Unleashed, and it is. Yep, here it is. I will share it for you guys to consume.
What was that?
On YouTube. I'm just gonna say on YouTube. You guys know what I'm talking about here. Boom.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. All right. So that's that. I did my promo for Audio Unleashed for Dr. Floyd Toole. And that's unpaid. Nobody gave me any money to do that.
Nothing? Are you sure?
Not a single anything.
Not a dime, huh?
That's what people need to hear, though. I'm telling you. People need to hear. They need to learn. They need to stop spreading misinformation. There's a lot of misinformation. There's a whole part, a whole new section of the book that's talking about how there's no such thing as a Harman target curve for speakers. Like, not like the stuff that we talk about. Like, it's not how you're supposed to use it. And he's almost like, yeah, the people in forums, they keep using it. I don't know why. Anyway, Ole, how's it going? He says here, my
friend and I have just opened a new hi-fi store in Norway, and we are wondering if you might offer a course/training on Magic Beans and SACT. I think that's something we can do. Yeah.
Yes, that's totally part of the plan. I don't have the courses and all that. I don't have everything set up, but maybe what we can do is maybe we could try something out with you, because you've been a supporter here for a long time. Maybe we can do something, and it'll help me, because it'll help me understand what kind of questions you might have as the owner of a store. You know, it's a little bit different when somebody buys it for their own use. They have certain questions that are particular to their system. Yeah. But if you're using it to maybe calibrate for other people, then it's a different topic. And so maybe we can learn from each other. Reach out. You know how to get a hold of us. We're easy. Yeah, but congrats on the new hi-fi store. That's pretty awesome. What's it called?
Yeah.
What's it called? And do you have a website?
Yeah, let's fucking blast it out.
Yeah. But yeah, a course is a no-brainer. We have to do that. Think about it. If somebody said, hey, I would like a course on how to use every section of this, even though we've done it, we've made videos on it. But if somebody wants like a Zoom call and they go, hey, can you go walk us through everything and ask questions? I think that's something that we should be able to offer.
Yeah, we should.
Gotta pay. It's a paid thing.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a time thing.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm definitely willing to do that, and I want to do that. What's that?
True Voice. He's taking off.
Oh, see you later.
He just came in to say what's up.
Maverla, bachelor's in science in Magic Beans, $24,000 a semester to do it. You know, I'm happy that you mentioned that, because when I was listening to Dr. Floyd Toole on this, I'm like, oh, I hope I didn't say anything wrong and all the stuff that I say. But listening through the whole thing, I don't think anything that he said conflicts with anything that I say when it comes to Magic Beans and the way that it works. Mm-hmm. It's not like he's endorsing it, nothing like that. But also, he's not saying that method is completely wrong. You know, he didn't say anything that contradicts what we do. So I'm happy about that. But what else we got? Josh asks he asks, hi guys, Joe, any updates on Dirac art? What updates would you like to hear? What would you want to know about? It works. Definitely a free seminar. Who said that? Andy V? I don't think so.
So all the free seminars are on YouTube.
Yeah, free seminars. This right now, what you're getting right now. So if you
do you know how many videos I've made about
this is the free one right now. You better ask. Don't be in the chat just saying free seminar. You better ask a question.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah,
I have at least 5
Magic Beans videos. What's that?
I at least have 5 videos about Magic Beans and how to do it on my channel.
Well, even we're talking about the spatial audio calibration toolkit. We have a whole playlist.
Oh yeah, we do
use all the different sections.
Yeah, but you don't get to like. You gotta like go into like the Discord, and those guys have some crazy little tricks up their sleeve.
Oh yeah, we got Andy V says definitely a free seminar, and then he said a discount seminar. You're not asking questions, man. You just keep asking for a discount. I'm giving you a free seminar right now, and you're not asking the questions.
Ask the question, Andy.
Let's go, Andy V. Let's go. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Hey, Reverend Slim, the free seminars are on the Discord that you get access to when you buy either.
Yes.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, did I answer this question? I think the question from
the star one
from Josh. Josh, I need to know what you want to know. Like an update. That's just too broad. I can just say it works. I like it. I think a lot of people are going to benefit from it. There's going to be cases where it works better than others.
Wah, wah, wah.
I do have something scheduled with Dirac. I have a whole list of super nerdy, in-depth questions that I think a lot of people will have. Some people might not even think to ask these questions, but I'm pretty nerdy when it comes to this stuff. I really want to get in there and learn how every single thing works. And so I have a whole list of questions that I want to ask Dirac, and I'm in contact with them over there. They said just send over the questions and we'll do our best to answer it, and also follow up with a video, like a Q&A type of video where we'll answer those questions in video form. That's easier, because then if they just give me the answers, now I have to tell everybody I don't work for Dirac. You know, I don't want to be the one that have to spread the message out. So if we make a video, it'll just be easy. Everybody gets access to it. You guys can share it.
And then you just become tech support for the rest of Dirac Art lifespan. We don't want that.
That's right. That's right. And Reverend Slim says, and if Joe doesn't want to read about it, he runs it through Slim GPT. That's right. There's some technical white papers.
Is that ChatGPT on the diet?
Yeah, just ask Slim GPT, like, hey, bro, can you just read this white paper and tell me just generally what I need to know? What's happening with this Dolby Atmos thing? What is this? What are you talking about?
What's happening with Dolby Vision 2?
What's happening? God. What's happening with Dolby Matte? How does that work now? What happens? Anyway, Slim is on top of stuff like that. Yeah, let me know what questions you have. I am interested to know what people want to know.
Yeah,
like I want to know. Do you feel like Dirac art is popping off right now? Like, cause there was a big kind of like everybody was talking about it for a while. Do you feel like it's died down a little bit? Do you feel like that's what some people were saying, that they haven't heard too much in the forums, people asking questions?
I mean, I'd have to swap out AVRs again or pre-pros.
Bro, when are we gonna do that? What are you doing? We're not. How come we're not running art in your studio right there?
I don't know.
How come I don't have
holidays, man? There's a lot of stuff happening.
Hey, you're gonna like it. No joke. Your system is optimal for it because you're running pretty much all towers all around you. So we got to do it. You're gonna like it. You're over there, showing demos. I think you're gonna be like, that sounds pretty good. You don't have bass traps. You have acoustic treatment, but you don't have bass traps. Does your bass ring? Do you notice that it rings at all?
Ring?
Well, like your high frequencies, when you clap, it just goes like nothing, right? Dead.
Yeah.
But then how about when the bass hits? It's like no,
it doesn't.
No,
ring. I don't think so.
Because those treatments that you have up are not thick enough to absorb the bass.
Depends on the kind of bass. I guess it depends on the kind of bass.
There's no bass rings there. Like it's like
what a dick.
And then when you use Dirac art, you're just like You see that? You see what I did there right there? This is without Dirac art. And then this is with Dirac art. This is your bass on Dirac art. That's it.
Same noise.
Replay. Did it work out?
That's it.
Yeah, it was punchy. Yeah. Wendell B, I'm considering getting the Dirac art with bass control. Is that the only option that you have? Do you have the option to get art? Because if you do, I like it. I mean, I would recommend it to lots of folks. You know, it's, I don't know if Joe Max here, but he was saying that it can conform to a target curve like crazy. You know what I'm saying? If you give it a target curve, a lot of times you will use a target curve and then you go and measure afterwards and it kind of hits the curve, but then there's going to be some parts where there's dips. You know, it's not going to hit it perfectly. But with Dirac art, we'll measure all the speakers and all of them are just hitting that target curve perfectly. No dips, just nice and smooth. Why? Because the problems are usually in the bass, 150 hertz and below. And because you're using all the speakers, the likelihood of being able to fill those dips is way higher. There he is. There's Joe. Speak of the devil. No crossover dip ever again. And that's the issue that I've seen with Dirac Live bass control. It works for some speakers, and then you'll have other speakers that have different crossover point, and then you're like, what the heck? Sometimes even the main see this big old dip at the crossover, like, isn't this the point of Dirac Live bass control to kind of like get a good transition? What's going on here? But yeah, you still have to mess with it, try to get it perfect. But with art, we've been seeing that it just works. It just works. It just works. Is that an Apple thing that it just works? No? Jonna, is that?
Yeah.
Is that
no, I don't know if it's an Apple thing.
It
but that
just
is
works.
definitely true. If you're just on the Apple ecosystem, it just works. Like, oh yeah, it's like that. What is it?
Hey, but the problem is sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't. I have Apple stuff and I use an iPad and then I do this and use the Apple TV and I'm like, what the hell's wrong with this thing? That is supposed to just work.
Sometimes like there are those you know, those situations where it's just like, this shit's just not working. I've never actually been one to just dive into like the Apple ecosystem. Like, I don't use the Mail app, the Apple Mail app. And if I want to, like, if I use the notes on here, on my phone, but if I want to send it, I just copy it and paste it into an email and then send it. Instead of just sending the actual note via email, and then you got to open it up in the Notes app on the computer, and it's like, it's more of a pain in the ass to like actually use some of the functions instead of just copy pasting into like an email, like if I wanted to, if I had notes for like 4 different days, like if I go to Cedia and I put Cedia day 1 and I have notes and I want to just combine all of them, it's easier to just copy and then paste all of them into like a email draft instead of emailing 4 different things separately, then getting onto my computer, opening it up, then doing the same thing over and over. It's just like and then I slap it into Chat GPT. Hey, summarize this for me.
Yeah,
that's
well, you're not holding it right. That's why. Remember when they had that
holding
excuse?
It right?
Remember when they when you
holding it like this, not like this?
Remember the iPhone that came out that you'd hold it a certain way and it'd cover the antennas and you'd get bad reception?
Oh my god, no! What was that? I don't remember that.
It's like the iPhone 4 or something like that.
Oh,
they were just like, you're not holding it right. That's why.
I was too poor, dude. I was too poor. I couldn't get I didn't get an iPhone until like it was like 10 or some shit.
Well, the solution, I remember the solution was they gave out free bumper cases. Remember those cases that just go around the side?
Antenna gate.
Yeah, there you go.
Antenna gate.
Yeah, you're not holding it right. And he says Apple works until you need pass-through. Kind of true, right?
Yeah.
How come
it's supposedly happening this month, supposedly?
Hold on a second.
Next month?
Oh, wait. You can, right now, I can do pass-through on my M1 MacBook Pro, but I have to use it through the QuickTime app or like their their TV app, Apple TV app. If you want to just use pass-through using VLC, no. But here's what is weird. On my old MacBook, Intel MacBook Pro, the Intel ones, you'd be able to run Boot Camp. So you could load it up so it runs Windows or the Mac operating system. And if you run Windows, then you can download the Dolby Access app and then connect HDMI through the to the HDMI port, and you can have Atmos coming out from any app. But then if I log into the Mac OS part, I no longer can do any of that. So it's totally a software thing, not a hardware limitation. Hardware can for sure do it. It's the same piece of hardware. Just logging into Windows allowed me to do it. So it's kind of, what the hell? So weird. So Wendell's kind of following up. He was asking about Dirac art, and he said, I recently had to move, so I'm in a room that is 14 by 12. He has 4 SVS PV1000 Pro, sorry, and he has a 7.4.4 system. One of the other questions I had was, what issues do you have? Are there any issues in the crossover? Does everything already sound perfect? Because if it sounds perfect, then you're done. But if you feel like there's some notes that may not hit properly, this will smooth out the response like crazy. And because you have 4 PB1000 Pros, you can use a lot of support from the other subwoofers. And that's kind of what Dirac Live Bass Control does to a certain extent. Trying to think here. Maybe Joe can help me out. If you were only to use the subs for support, how different would Dirac Art be compared to Dirac Live Bass Control? I have to think about that. I'll have to think about that. Anyway, maybe Joe can help me out. He knows a lot about this stuff. We've been doing a lot of stuff with Dirac. Wendell said he calibrated a few weeks ago with Magic Beans. That's awesome. Let's see. Joe says bass does sound better with art. DLBC is powerful. Art is impactful. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Because art is also doing the thing where it's reducing the decay times. And that's something I noticed on this one song where I could just hear certain bass notes that I'm like, I didn't even know that was the bass note. They all kind of just blended together before. I just heard bass. Boom, 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 boom. Like, oh wow, there's different notes. I think that's a good way to explain it, the way Joe said. But other than the decay time stuff, how different would you say Dirac Live Bass Control is compared to art? If you're only using subs, because remember the thing about art is, let's say if you only had one sub and you had a bunch of big speakers or you had some towers that were big, those towers would help out in the bass. They kind of assist your subwoofer duties because the issues are not always below 40 hertz. It's not always 20 hertz. A lot of times the issues are 70 hertz, 80 hertz. Yeah. And in which case, your other speakers really can help. You have some towers, they can help at 70 hertz. No problem. And then you have a bunch of like decent bookshelf speakers. They can help with 70 hertz too.
So then that's why you're saying this would be great because I have a little 10-inch sub and that's it. And 9 towers.
Yeah. It's going to be amazing as far as like how... You're gonna like how Joe said the impact. The notes are clean. The bass notes are clean. Boop boop boop.
Wait a second. So if my computer is still running Dirac Live, I can't get art on that, right? For Dirac Live processor.
It's tough because you're doing it from a production standpoint. I'm just talking about using the AV10 for the playback part.
I mean, yeah, for playback, yeah.
Yeah,
I guess for the because it would.
Thing.
Huh?
You can switch.
Yeah, I got my switcher.
You can switch in 2 seconds. So
it's just it's nice when the production is done with Dirac Live and the reproduction is done with Dirac Live. So it's all the same. You know, I'm lessening the circle of confusion because it's both the same shit, right? The same shit.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah,
I mean,
well, I think you're
can.
going to be surprised with how tight the bass is. I think you might even rethink some of your mixes.
You
say
know,
like,
we like it tight.
Yes, I think you may rethink some of your mixes. Like, wow, that's actually how that sounds. It's pretty crazy. It's pretty. They make stuff sound very clean, and even it seems like headphones would be the thing that you would use to really monitor something. Like if you wanted to get like as clean, without the room as possible. Seems like headphones would be the trick. But what I've noticed is the IMD intermodulation distortion, which means distortion that's caused by the speaker moving a lot and then having to play a sound where it doesn't have to move a lot. Right? So imagine the speaker's making a sound where it doesn't have to move, but it's playing bass at the same time. And, it's kind of that Doppler effect of, when something moves away and further away, right? Makes that kind of sound. And you will hear that sort of thing. Like if you had your Moog and you were playing boom, deep note, and then you happen to speak into a microphone through the same speakers, you might listen to your voice and it might start sounding like wobbly, like a warble.
Oh yeah, like a vocoder,
something like that. And you're just playing the Moog. All you're doing is playing a tone and then speaking through the mic.
Yeah.
So that actually should not do that. It's a problem with your speaker trying to produce two sounds at the same time.
Yeah, same time.
And so this all goes back to what I was saying with headphones, though, is there are certain times where your headphones wouldn't necessarily fix that issue because your headphones will have that same issue where it's trying to play bass and a vocal at the same time, and it can't do it. But all this is to say, with art, what ends up happening is, let's say if you have that vocal exclusive to the center channel, all the other speakers are playing the bass, and your center channel is just playing the voice by itself. So you don't have that issue. And that's why a lot of times with art, people are starting to recommend to not use a center channel to support any of the other ones. Because
of the voice in the center
you
channel.
Just want it to do the voice perfectly.
Yeah.
And so it might even relieve your center channel of doing some of the bass duty. The other channels might take over and help out so that it can play that voice super clean. And people are noticing like, hey, the vocals are so clean on art. I don't know what, it's only supposed to work from 150 hertz and below. How come the vocals are so clean now?
So they're just allocating. Yeah, it's just a different way of allocating the frequencies from specific speakers, and they're just taking all of the low end out of the center.
And
I mean, it's a far cry from what Rel was trying to do, like a full range center with their.
I don't speak of them. Yeah, I think that's super cool that it works. It does that. It really does make a difference. So I think you might like it. I think you might like it for those particular aspects. Trying to see what else are people saying. His bass is so tight, it's inside out. Okay. What was I gonna say? Oh, I remember. So I saw a question. People are asking, if you have Dirac art, are you gonna need? Is it gonna take away like headroom? I think I saw on another podcast on AV Rant or somebody asked that. Like, does it take away from the headroom from your amplifiers? And if you think about it this way, something has to play that sound. Whether it's one speaker and one channel of the amplifier trying to play sound, okay, that's that. But what actually happens is when you're playing stuff over multiple speakers, you're actually gaining efficiency because you're gaining surface area. There's more speakers doing the same exact thing, so you're sharing the load. So it would be equivalent to trying to fan somebody with like a small piece of paper. All right, you got to move a lot, right? But then doing the same amount of work, but you're using a huge piece of cardboard, you're going to be able to blow a lot more wind. So yes. So the name of the game is displacement, moving air, and the more speakers that you use to do that, the more efficient it is. That's why you'll notice like big speakers, they have like high efficiency, high sensitivity. It's the small speakers are the ones that are the worst. Tiny ones. Okay. So hopefully that helps sell you on art. I don't know if it's going to be the best for you. Maybe direct live bass control is good enough. But
who's for who? Me?
Wendell.
Oh, okay.
For you already have an AV10. You already have a license. You don't even have an excuse. It's not. You don't even have to spend any money.
It's a time situation for me.
Yeah. Well, are you not the guy who, hey, send me the different processors so I can test Room Perfect and I can test this. I have the switch right
there. Only one person said yes. So I'm working on the other ones.
But you got art. So don't you think people are gonna want to know what's the difference between art and Room Perfect?
I guess.
Now. That's the responsibility. You buy a Clipple, you got to measure. You got the switch and a bunch of processors to test the room calibration stuff. You got to do it. Sorry.
I think I got to buy more cables. Okay.
You brought it upon yourself.
Hot topic. And we're not talking about the clothing store. What is your opinion on all this AI cover music going around? Oh, do you know what they mean by the cover music?
This is in the 70s.
Like yeah. Like
50 Cent singing something, and
it was I think the first one I saw was like a big band version of 50 Cent in the club, right?
Okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
Do you think it's pretty good? I don't think it's very good.
I mean, it's entertaining at some level, but at the end of the day, some people like it, some people don't. What I've noticed is that there's a lot of people that just don't care about where the music comes from, and they are so not with it as far as any kind of music is concerned, to where they're like, "Oh, this is good." You have that band on that AI band on that's got like hundreds of thousands of monthly followers, right?
Yeah, I think people are just experimenting with this stuff, though. Don't you think? They're just experimenting. I think part of it is like, oh, this is interesting. I want to see if it's good. Yeah, you're just checking it out to see how good it is. But when I listen to it, I've listened to music from that era that they're trying to replicate, and like I don't want to listen to the song multiple times. I might listen through it once, but I don't feel compelled to keep listening to it. Do you?
No.
Maybe no.
I mean,
do you have
I'm always
added to your playlist.
No, I would not do that.
No, okay. Would you play it at your next DJ thing? Like, oh, this is so hot, I gotta play this one.
No,
people are gonna love this one. No.
If it's AI, probably not. Or nope. You mean the AI like covers? No. You know what? You know what? A mashup that was good that everybody loved. It was the Bee Gees and 50 Cent. It was "Staying Alive" with "It's Your Birthday." Party like it's your birthday. Like that mashup. People love that shit. They love that thing. You know.
How many times did they love it? Once? Or they?
I mean, if you play it once a wedding, it's not like it's not like something you hear all the time over and over.
Okay. Oh, so they actually, you're saying they would play that at a wedding?
Yeah. No, I played it at a wedding. People love it.
Oh, you did play it at a wedding.
Yeah.
So, okay. So some are better than others. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Oh yeah. And then that also brings up the point that just because you can doesn't mean you should, right? There's that that phrase. And I made this like quick little Instagram reel and TikTok where I was just like, just because everyone can DJ doesn't mean they should, right? Because when you think about it, like if you have no idea about music and you have no like, and you're just like, okay, I'm gonna mash up some songs because AI is here and now I can do that. And I'd probably say 80% of what you would put together is gonna be garbage, unless you like have an idea of like, oh, this song would be great with that song, whether or you're just picking songs out of the blue. You don't know, are they in the same key? Are they the same tempo?
Bro. I think you're gatekeeping right there.
Am I?
I think you're the old school DJ. Like, don't even try. How dare you even try?
I mean, there's one software that I use that uses AI that helps me do all that, and it's great. I'm not gonna say what it is, but
stupid, bro. Oh, you're funny.
But as far as AI is concerned, I was actually looking at so there's all the streaming service providers have changed their contracts to add new language because Spotify in 26, so just around the corner, they're going to allow the users to remix your songs. So in the language, so if you jump onto a distributor like DistroKid or whatever to like load your songs, like if I wanted to self-release some stuff, I'd be on DistroKid or whatever, and I'd put some shit out, right? You will be handing over your rights to your music, and anyone can remix it without paying, without crediting, without shit, because of what you can do now with these AI things, these AI tools that they're going to start incorporating into the music streaming platforms. So it's getting all weird, man. Getting all weird.
What was I gonna say? I was gonna say something about I think one thing that you mentioned though is kind of the key. When you do a mashup, you're saying take this style and incorporate it with this other style. In which case, it doesn't really have to do too much imagining. You've given it all the instructions.
Yeah.
So the artist, like maybe somebody sings a certain way, but the BJs, they've already come up with the format. You know, the song structure. All it has to do is fill in that gap. But when you say, hey, take this one rap song and then make it in the style of something from the 70s, now it has to try to imagine and create. And that's what it sucks at. When it starts trying to create, you're like, that's what you came up with? That's kind of boring. It's like the lowest common denominator of stuff. There's no surprise, no creativity. So I think it can't, basically what I'm saying is I think it can do a good job of stuff where you've set all the parameters. Like you don't even give it that much option to be creative. You're just saying, do this like an operation. You're giving it a mathematical operation. Translate this to this. And I think it can do that. And I think that those probably sound better. What was I going to say? I want to talk quickly about that one from Lon Sideman.
Who?
This is I wonder how old this video is.
Oh, the projector guy? No.
The one who he does a lot of video. Okay, this one. Check this out. Let me give a link here. Share, copy, and then post.
Oh, this guy bought the Arendals based on your review.
He did.
Is that the one where me and George are sitting there talking about it?
Very cool. See, I have to keep showing them this because they don't. Where's that? Can you bring that up real quick and take a quick screenshot? There it is. And
then he corrects it with Arendal.
Okay. Your TV is spying on you.
Oh, that one. The HDMI.
Oh my goodness. This annoyed me.
I was in the video too. I helped sell it too, Joe.
Yes. Your TV is spying on you. Click on that video It is this video here. It's this one with this funny little AI face.
This guy Lon, yeah.
So what's happening is that via HDMI, it takes like, I guess, I don't know, like screenshots almost, or it analyzes what's on the screen. So it's not screenshot in that sense, but your TV has a pretty good idea of like what's on the screen. And you'll know because if you've ever used some of those AI things, it'll say face, grass, sky, like when it's trying to.
Yeah.
What's on the screen. And who knows what else it can do. But it says
it'll be like tits, ass.
That's right. That's right. That's right. Like big people, little people.
Big people doing stuff to little people. It's Jeremy's TV.
It is called ACR. ACR. What does that stand for? Does it say? I don't want.
Hey everybody, it's Lon.
Hey. ACR. What does it stand for? Automatic content recognition. So I was annoyed by this because I'm pretty good about opting out of stuff. Whenever it asks me, hey, do you want to participate in this and this and this? I am like, nope. Until I get to the one where it's finally like, it won't let me do anything unless I say yes to it. I'm like, okay, I'll say yes. But one of those things on my Vizio TV was this ACR, and I had to go look yesterday. I'm like, what the heck? Why is this thing on? Automatic content recognition. Yeah, basically it knows what's on the screen. They say it can take the audio also and recognize what's happening in the audio. So maybe that's why you get ads for things. Maybe you're just, maybe it's analyzing that. The crazy thing though is that it's anything that's coming through HDMI. And somebody made a funny comment, like it's funny that you can capture all the stuff that's comes through via HDMI on our end, but we can't capture anything from HDMI if we wanted to because of the HDCP and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's a one-way thing. They get to capture your info, but you cannot capture anything that comes through the other way. So make sure to turn that off. Go look on your TV because
Maverlab has a good thing. Disable internet on your TV. Add a Roku or Apple TV. Yeah.
And you just got to hope that whatever you're connecting is not doing the same thing, I guess.
Right. Because then if you're like watching like some homemade fun time videos, who's gonna be looking at that?
If the Croson says, if this annoys you, I shouldn't mention all the apps on your phone that can opt out if you know the third party to go to in order to opt out. Okay, I want to know about that. Maybe in the after show you can tell us about this. But of course we know that privacy is it's very difficult to have privacy. I know you and I we pretty much live like everybody knows too much about us already.
Oh, I know. Like I met a viewer one time. And I was just like, oh yeah, I had that in my house. He's like, yeah, I know. I've been in your living room. I'm like, oh, okay, right. I'm like, been inside? He's like, no, in the videos. I'm like, I know exactly what it is.
Okay.
I was like, oh, it scared me for a second.
So yeah, turn that off when you get a chance. You don't need to.
Is it on every TV?
He's basically saying the TVs are inexpensive because that's one method that they use to sell it.
Send you more ads.
Yeah, I guess they can sell the information. Yeah, here's this information. Yeah. So that's another thing. What are you guys saying there? I kind of bought a complete. Oh man, I gotta send this to Arendelle. They don't believe me. Yeah, capture. And then when I send it to them, Marv's over here saying AI porn is lifeless. So
I wouldn't know.
Oh yeah, this is crazy. The LG won't work if you opt out of the web OS built-in. Yeah, if you opt out of that, the web OS built-in app won't work. Is that weird?
I mean, I guess it's trying to suggest stuff to you in the like home screen, right? It'll be like suggested for you. So it's got to be, so that functionality is not there. I mean, the best bet would be to just get an external streaming box. You know, I mean, I deleted some streaming apps.
Oh, dude,
I didn't need any more of those.
You got your Dune HD, and what else did you bring?
Oh, dude, I have like 2 more brand new. I haven't even opened them. They were like up there. One is the smaller. I think the one that you have. I might bring it here.
I have the Dune HD. No, sorry, I don't have the Dune HD. I'm using the Zidu, whatever.
Whatever 9X or some shit.
Yeah, Z9.
Oh, the 8K one. Yeah, I mean, these are still all the older models. They're just, I never opened it. So it probably works.
Sure
the Dune HD works way better than the Zapidi. So I have two bare drives. 2 bare drives? I have 2 bare drives with movies on them, and then I have 1 external 20 terabyte hard drive, so I can use the like little one here. I was gonna bring it here today, but I didn't have time.
Yeah, well, that's exciting. You got a bunch of stuff to set up. You have Dirac art. You have opportunities to improve your setup there, and you have a working TV.
Finally, I want to bring my Xbox back in here and play some video games on that thing.
There you go.
Dude, Call of Duty in here is, and then I got this couch. I just moved the table out of the way, moved the table out of the room. Let's play some fucking move this couch up to like where the side surrounds are. Okay, boom, dude, it's fun. It's fun, and the Dolby Atmos is amazing. For that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Let's see what else. We should probably get going soon, but I just wanted to mention very quickly that I have some upgrades coming up to my system that I'm excited about. I reviewed
upgrade.
You remember those Aperion A5 height speakers? I'm finally putting those up, mounting them up on the wall. Before I didn't have the mounts for them. So they sent them to me. I'm putting those up in as a replacement for the monolith compact satellites, which there's no problem with those. They just I wanted to see if the other ones would be a little bit better. They play a little bit louder. They're higher sensitivity. And they're angled. So that helps because I'm mounting them directly on the wall, and these don't. I could angle them, but then I'd need to buy more stuff. Anyway, the other one's more purpose-driven for height speakers. So setting those up. Finally, I hooked up one of the Arendal 1723 2V subs. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That thing was flexing the garage, and then, yeah, I'm not even maxing it out at all. I had it connected to one of those battery banks just to test it because I needed a subwoofer, a crazy subwoofer connected to a battery bank just to test it. And it was already like, oh my goodness, that's crazy. And I have 2 of those. So that's going to be nuts. So we should make a day. You know, I'll go over there, set up your stuff. Maybe you come over here, help me out with this stuff. Check out art on my system. Check out these new subs. My review of the OSD XMAX 11 should have been done today or tomorrow. I have my review of that. And then I'm hoping to get a Valerian Max. I don't know what's up with these guys. They said they were going to send me one. I don't see a tracking number, but in case they do, I asked Elite Screens for a 150-inch projector screen, acoustic transparent. So they said, yeah, we can hook you up with the Aeon Cine White 8K. So it's an acoustic transparent woven screen, 150-inch upgrade from my 120-inch. And that's no joke. That's a pretty big upgrade. The issue old one was actually It was more like for a 1080 projector, the old one that I had. And so when the Valerian Pro 2 came out and I reviewed it, it was so sharp, it was causing a moire effect. So this new one, hopefully it resolves that. There should be no speckle, no moire effect, nothing like that. It should be nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, I just saw Villaman's video on that.
On which one?
The Valerian Max.
Yeah, he liked it, huh?
Yeah.
So those are some upgrades. And then I have art. So lots of good things. Lots of good things. And once again, just in case people forgot, I think they forgot about people who are tuning in just now. Make sure they know about our sale. Because this is our
sorry. This sale, Joe? Is this what you're talking about?
Yes.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We have a scary good sale.
Right? Sorry. This guy was screaming. He was so scared. So I apologize. Go ahead and continue. I didn't hear you.
That's right. $100 off of Magic Beans, 20% off the toolkit. You know, go to magicbeansaudio.com and spatialcd.com to get your discounted calibration tools. And make sure to get it before Saturday. Sale over Saturday evening. Okay? Fantastic.
There it is.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
There it is.
How do I get this off the screen? There we go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. So he emailed me because I want to check out. They got this new Dune Solo. All these newer Dunes look way better than the ones I have because mine are like 3 years old. Look at that.
Okay. What's the name? Did he ever say the name of his store or not yet? I didn't see it.
Oh, who was that? That was somebody else.
That was the one that says knock. Something like that. Ole, yes. Or did he ever say the name of his place?
I don't think he said the name of his store. Okay. And then here's the other Dune HD 8K.
That one I reviewed. That one I reviewed. It's very nice. Very nice.
Very nice. You like?
I messed it up though.
How?
It's good. Huh?
Yeah. How'd you mess it up? You were downloading illegal programs, weren't you?
No, I was kind of like trying to root it.
Root it? What does that mean?
Yeah. Well, you know what I really wanted to do is these are all running on some form of Android or Linux, something like that. And I'm like, how much difference is this from Zidoo? Because the Zidoo apps are just much cleaner as far as like their poster wall. I like,
yeah, the poster wall looks nicer.
Can I sideload this? Can I trick this into thinking that this is a Zidoo?
Well, here's the Zidoo Z30. I mean, they're all around the same price. Look, the Zidoo Z9X 8K, $300. That's not bad, man. I
think overall, though, I think the Zidoo is just more polished. I know Joe over here, he's always talking about that, what's it called? Ugoos or whatever. Ugoos.
Ugoos?
Yeah, he's always talking about that. He likes that because it can do the Dolby Vision something fell.
The Dolby Vision? Is it all of a sudden it's Filipino?
Yeah,
the Dolby Vision?
Dolby Vision. AM6 Plus. Ugoos, the only one to support fell.
Can't comment when's wait, what is the website?
Oh, can you just put with spaces so you don't put a dot? Don't put a website because this thing's kind of weird like that.
Yeah. You can't do that. Yeah.
We'll post it.
Yeah.
So, okay, hold on a second, because I understand that there's this fell and there's something 7 and 5 and profile something.
Oh, profile 5 was like a big thing back in the day.
Okay, so I never. Okay, you don't know what you're missing until you know what it is.
Yeah.
So I've never watched the movie and said like, "Oh, it's Dolby Vision," and I'm missing out on that profile 7 or what am I missing? What am I gonna notice if I get something like this Ugoos AM 6B Plus? Am I gonna say, oh shoot, that's what I was missing? Huh? No,
I don't know.
No. I mean, I was just happy to get Dolby Vision in the first place. You know, this Valerian has Dolby Vision support. See more brightness. Okay, I like brightness. It replicates the same as a UHD disc. Well, you can drop a little more knowledge in the after show. I know you'll be there. Hopefully you'll be there. But I'm just kind of curious, what is it? Brightness? Is it just what happens?
I mean, technically Dolby Vision is supposed to be 12-bit color, right? The problem is all these TVs have all only been 10-bit. So it didn't make any sense really to have anything Dolby Vision. And the Dolby Vision, from the director's standpoint, they have metadata for every single scene. Whereas like HDR10 will set the HDR metadata at the beginning of the movie and it stays consistent. Whereas Dolby Vision has dynamic metadata. So the director says, okay, we want this much HDR. We want 5 stops of HDR in this scene. We want 12 stops of HDR in that scene. And we want 6 stops in HDR on this scene. Like, that's kind of thing.
Yeah, I get it. I'm wondering if it's because this is Dolby Vision versus Dolby Vision. It's just different profiles. Like, there's one that's for the disc that gives you more data or whatever, does something else that you don't get with any of the streamed versions. It's like a different type of Dolby Vision, from what I understand.
Mm-hmm. All right, I got his store. Here's the store. Boom.
Yay, let's go. So there you go. Check it out if you're in where do you say is that? Norway. You got to check out Bergen Hi-Fi. That's our buddy right there.
Mm-hmm.
Supporter of our channel. So you support us, we support you. That's how it goes. Very cool.
Everything is Norwegian. Yes, it's high-end stereo Folkster. Yes. Stereo Folkster.
Let's go.
Very cool. I'm reading that totally wrong. I know.
I like the website. They have, what do they have here? What are some brands that you recognize there?
I see Clips right here. I see Clips. Right. I see Kef. Oh, PSB. It says the, like, you know.
Yeah, you can recognize. Oh, some Kef stuff. Okay. All right.
Platisipelier. I guess that means turntable. Hey, you can actually learn some Norwegian here, sort of. You just gotta.
Oh, you're brave trying to say that stuff.
Oh, look, Regar planner. Yeah, Riga turntables. Oh, cabler. Let's see what the cablers are. Oh, they got SVS or no? HDMI. What do they got for HDMI cables? SVS. Yep, they got SVS. Nedis.
Very cool. Very cool. Well, you guys go check it out. If there's anything you need to buy, go buy it from there. You got to support.
Yeah.
Especially it's a new store, you know.
Bergen Hi-Fi.
Right. Well, congrats on the new store. Anything else that we need to talk about while we're here? Maybe this last start comment here.
Oh yeah.
What is that? You go
Anthem,
for it. You're the one who started.
Fire. I mean, Anthem has the MCA series of amplifiers. So, I mean, you could go with Anthem if you really wanted to. But I don't know if they have a multi-channel. Do you know, Joe? Do you know if they have multi-channel amplifiers? Let's see.
Who?
Anthem.
I don't know anything about them. I don't know anything about them.
The only thing you know about Anthem is that it sucks. Oh, here we
Just
go.
kidding,
Here we go.
I
Here we
don't
go.
know anything about you.
Here. They got a 5-channel, a 3-channel, and a 2-channel. So, yeah. Look at this. So this is what your amps could look like. Boom, 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 boom. 5-channel, 3-channel, 2-channel. So what if you need 11 channels, Joe? What do you need to do? You need... You're going to have more. You're going to have 13 channels. So you're going to have 5, 5, and 3 to do 13 channels. Or to do 11 channels.
That sounds like a lot.
Or I know, right? Or you do 3. I mean, look at this. This is like 4 Gs.
So why does he want to stick with only their stuff?
I mean, I don't know. It says Trade-off Altitude has altitude amps. Marantz AV10 has the amp 10. What single amplifier? Oh, single amp. Oh, Joe, you have a single amplifier.
Mm-hmm.
It's not an Anthem, though.
Mm-mm.
It's that OSD.
Yep.
OSD. OSD. D. Yeah, you know me. Who's down with OSD?
Yeah, the X-Max 11. This is the one I would definitely check out. There's a link in our description there for Crutchfield, and if you go to Crutchfield and you just type in OSD X-Max 11, if you decide to buy it, then that helps give us lots of money.
Wow,
makes us so rich.
Not really.
It makes us so wealthy. Like we'll be able to like get a coffee, maybe. I don't know. Might be able to take my family out to dinner. You know, all that crazy stuff. But yeah, this is the one that I have that I'm currently reviewing. I'm almost done with the review. I'm very impressed. It's a single all-in-one box that has 11 channels.
Yeah,
you know,
if you're looking for a one box, one shelf solution, that's your best bet.
And look at this.
That is
thing.
your best bet, young man.
I use this for LCR, left, center, right. So you'll notice that these cards here are single, and the other ones are have 2 channels in one. I don't know what it's called, a card. I don't know.
Yeah, one card.
Anyway, whatever that slot. I don't know. Whatever it's called.
Slot.
I can't think right now. One slot. I'm thinking like a computer. What do you call that?
Amplification unit. Amplification unit.
It's weird because it looks like a card that you plug in instead of like a computer.
Yeah.
You know, and then you screw it down, and that's it. That's what you have in the back.
Yeah.
But what they claim is 290 times 3 and 100 times 8 in the 4 ohms at 0.1 total harmonic distortion.
Dude,
all channel driven. If you want to look at the 8 ohms, 190 times 3 and 75 times 8 into 8 ohms at 0.1 total harmonic distortion. All channels driven.
You know, I'm having troubles trying to sell this AV7706, man. I might as well just use it.
For what?
Like, for the bedroom, the 9-channel bedroom. Because I already bought the
instead of what? Instead of what?
Multi-Q. Instead of the 6700H, I could sell that thing.
Wait, what does the other one do that this one cannot? Is this a pre-pro?
Nothing. Yeah, I was just trying to sell the pre-pro.
Wait,
because I don't use it, and I have the box and everything. I'm like, oh, it's like a full package.
What do you gain from using? What do you gain from switching from the 6700H to that one?
In a room where I have 9 speakers, nothing. I don't gain anything other than it's a Marantz.
So it's worse.
I mean, if you mean it's warmer, then yes.
Yeah, it's warmer.
Then yes.
You listen, like, oh,
it's got that damn H in there. The damn H, Marantz. Huh. Damn H makes it silent.
It's a pre-pro though, and it's not a AVR.
Yeah. So maybe that's a problem.
And so now you get to only have the option of using external amps. Like you don't have.
I already have the other two.
Well, you know, it's a good use case is, you know, using XLRs. I like the XLRs. I do find that you get less noise through those, especially if your power is noisy. Sometimes that can happen.
Yeah,
a lot of the times the noise loves to go through those RCA cables.
I mean, I am using
nothing to block that.
Yeah, so like that could be a thing. I could set it up in the bedroom and then just sell the 6700H for like $1,000, or I mean, I'll sell it to Jeremy for like $2.
There you go.
But I could probably move the 6700H faster than I can a pre-pro, because the pre-pros, you know, people need amplifiers and stuff. You know,
whatever works. Whatever. I don't think it's gonna make much difference from you. I do like the XLRs. Like when I hear other people, oh yeah, you know, it just sounds cleaner when you use a pre-pro. I think so much of it has to do with the fact that you're using XLRs. It does sound cleaner if you use XLR.
Yeah.
Depending on your situation. If you have you know, if you're using RCAs and you hear absolutely no noise, then you're not going to hear any noise with XLRs either. But in my case, in the garage, I can seriously hear noise through the speaker.
Yes. Yeah, no, totally.
And it was worse with some amps versus others. It was worse when I had the Parasound amps. Same situation, but the noise would come through even stronger on the Parasound than the OSD ones. So I'm like, all right, I'm going to switch to the OSD ones.
That's so funny. That's so funny because I have the Parasound and I'm not getting much sound out of it. Maybe it's the wiring.
Well, my garage is super noisy. Like the power, like everything terminates to the garage. And then there's like all this like high power stuff near it. It's not a good situation. They probably don't expect you to be using your garage the way I'm using it. You know, they expect you to plug in a freaking, I don't know, something to charge your drill or something like that.
But, exactly.
But in my case, switching to the HTP1 with the XLRs, the amps got so much quieter. So I could have kept the Parasound, and it probably would have been very quiet if I would use the XLR to eliminate the noise. Gabe says dibs on the 6700H. How, if somebody's interested in your in buying something from you, how do they get a hold of you?
They can just email me.
Okay. So the first one to email you, it's theirs. There it is. There it is.
Yeah, I got it. Dude, because like, there's the Arcam. I finally got the remote control for the Arcam, so I can run the Arcam. I have all the I got like 8 or 9 AVRs, dude. Like, it's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Dude, you definitely have to do that one. You owe it to us to do the one where you're comparing all the room.
Well, I mean, if the Arcam, I should probably just sell that fucking Arcam because that thing's just sitting around too. But that's Dirac Live. So if the Marantz can do that, then I don't need to run the Arcam. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, got you.
Right.
Too bad you don't have Sony. Yeah, you have the Sony. What else? What was the other one that you had before? The
Yamaha, the Onkyo. That's also Dirac Live though.
No, but you had that expensive one.
Oh, the Acurus.
Acurus. That's gone.
I don't have that right now. They went to upgrade it, so I gotta wait till they send it back.
Okay.
So it's literally just the Lingdorf and the Lingdorf. The Lingdorf and the AB10. I guess I could do something with like pre-pro versus AVR and do Denon 6700H versus AB10 and just do Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
Like built-in Odyssey to see if there's you can hear a difference between an AVR and you know, because that's a thing. I don't know.
Yeah. All right. Well, we got lots of things to do. We'll see. I think with the pre-pro thing, now that I think about it more, it's a little bit annoying because I've heard other reviewers that are, you know, when they ask pre-pro versus AVR, they always come down to like, well, this one is dedicated. They have the internals or this and that, and that's why it's it just sounds cleaner.
No. They don't. You know what they always say? I get all this channel separation. I'm like, do you even know what the fuck that means?
And you know what? Here's the thing that's annoying is they probably do hear that, but they don't know what to attribute it to. And I think it's just simply the fact that it's going through XLR, you're hearing it just cleaner. It's just
cleaner
a cleaner
signal going from the thing to the amp. Yeah, I think that's
so.
If
they would have said that, I would have been like, well, yeah, that makes total sense. Yeah. So you see, Reverend Slim GPT says, if it's a ground loop issue from the power, XLR rejects it because it's differential signal. RCA doesn't. And if that's what people are noticing,
yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, it's very simple to explain what it is. That's why I'm never, when somebody says, oh, I hear this and that, I don't doubt that that's what they heard. But if you're a professional, please explain what it is that caused that.
Dude, their speakers came alive, bro. That's all.
Oh, that's all you need to know.
That's all you need to know. I experienced my speakers in a way I've never experienced them before.
And you know what? It even made their hair stand up. They got goosebumps.
They got goosebumps.
That's all you need to know.
It's the goosebump effect.
Who cares? Who cares how? Goosebumps. Let's get out of here before we start talking more crap. We only do that in the after show.
Yeah, let's talk more shit.
And anyway, is the game on? I think I'm supposed to be watching some of the game. Hopefully we're not losing.
Hopefully they're not.
All right, let's hop into the after show. How does anybody join that? If somebody wants to join the after show, is there something?
You guys want to join the after show? Hold on a second. Where's my text color? Why is my text color white? Dude, did you see the game? Did you stay up till like midnight? I was like,
oh, that other one? Yeah, but we're losing right now.
Matthew from Canada was here. And so it was funny. We went to my favorite bar and I'm like, oh, hey, and they're watching the game. They're all wearing Dodger stuff. I'm like, hey, it's my buddy Matt from Canada. And they're like,
boo.
Every time the Dodgers did cool, they pointed over to us. It was like, yeah. And I'm like, I'm from here. But I was just guilty by association, dude. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Oh my god. All right, guys. Yeah, if you want to jump in and talk a bunch of shit and tell me and Joe we don't know what the hell we're talking about, come join the crew. Crew.dailyhifi.com. And of course, you want to check out our sales because we got a sale on Spatial Toolkit and we've got a sale on Magic Beans. Sale ends Saturday. Here are the codes. Yeah, go to the respective websites and get that handle.
And Spooky 100.
That's right. Square 20.
Well, thank you guys for hanging out and listening to us and just doing what you guys do.
Yeah.
You can't do it without you guys. Or I wouldn't. If we tuned in and there was 0 viewers, I would not do this. I mean, I might talk to you still.
Yeah,
we would do that.
We got
I wouldn't stream it.
It'd just be like a Zoom. Yeah, that's not on the air. On behalf of myself, Mr. Joe Intel, Mr. Always Absent, sometimes here, Aaron Hardison. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
See ya later.